Going to begin by heading right over to John Ziegler with a check of the forecast. We do need that rain. I'm not mad about it.
I know we do, and we picked up, some of us, half a foot of rain almost this weekend. Waconia can't come in over 5 inches. That was a drought-busting rain, but it's not done yet. Kiddos at the bus stop, jackets on, umbrellas if you want to have the umbrella. I don't know if that's allowed, but umbrellas are fine. 62 degrees out there right now. We've seen pockets of rain kind of on and off in the backyard over the past 2 hours. So I think that's what you can expect, especially in the Twin Cities area. More widespread rain from Forest Lake north. A lot of this rain on 35 is pretty heavy. So especially if you're traveling this stretch, it's going to be a tough go here. And we're seeing that up towards Rush City, Pine City, and this will actually cross over the interstate. Talking about that rain and why it's more gappy. Coon Rapids to Brooklyn Center. This is heavy, and this can be crossing over 694. This is eventually going to move over to Shoreview, Fridley area, and then up towards Blaine. So heavy rain in the Blaine area over the next half hour. Tracking this out, this is this afternoon, kind of stays in the same spot. But watch what happens. Comes back. It's going to rain again hard tonight. So we will track this entire thing out. Take a look at your 7-day forecast in your next weather. Megan?
All right, good morning. We're taking a look right now at Highway 100, the southbound lane specifically in St. Louis Park. This is at the intersection of 394 and Highway 100 where there's a stalled vehicle. It is off to the shoulder, thankfully, but certainly something to be aware of this morning as you're traveling through that area. And it does look like a tow truck is on scene, so hopefully this will be resolved quickly, Jen.
All right, thank you, Megan. Now to a developing story over the last 9 hours. After nearly 150 days of picketing, the Hollywood writers' strike could soon be ending. Cece's breaking down the tentative deal reached with studios in Hollywood. Cece? All right, Cece, we're having some trouble hearing you. So we are going to fill you in on Cece's reporting right here. We did learn overnight the Writers Guild of America announced the tentative deal in an email to its more than 11,000 members. This happened right before our 10 o'clock broadcast last night. The deal comes after several consecutive days of negotiations. And just a few hours ago, the Writers Guild of America posted an update on X. They said in part, this was made possible by the enduring solidarity of WGA members and extraordinary support of their union siblings, who they say stood with them for over 146 days. That's as long as they've been striking, almost 150 days. This morning, we're still waiting on the terms of the deal to be announced, but we know it's a 3-year contract agreement, and union members say the deal is exceptional with meaningful gains and protections for writers. Just to be clear, WGA leadership says this strike is not over yet. That's because this deal still needs to be approved by the Guild's board and its members. So no members are going to return to work just yet, but picketing is suspended immediately. In 30 minutes, we're going to hear from an expert about some other roadblocks in the way before your favorite shows will be back on TV. About 6 hours ago, SAG-AFTRA congratulated the WGA's negotiating committee. The union tweeted, "We applaud your dedication, diligence, and unwavering solidarity over the past 5 months and are proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with you." They went on to say that they're ready to resume their negotiations in their own strike with Hollywood studios. Now to the auto workers' strike. This morning, it has expanded and includes locations here in the Twin Cities. United Auto Workers members at plants in Plymouth and Hudson, Wisconsin are now on strike too. And in the next 24 hours, President Biden is expected to join the picket line in Michigan. The union added 38 parts and distribution centers across 20 states to the strike locations on Friday. The additional strikes are targeting General Motors and Chrysler's parent company, Stellantis. The UAW president says the union will not initiate additional strikes at Ford facilities because he says Ford has proven it's serious about reaching a deal. Now to a live look at the nation's capital this morning. Lawmakers there have just 5 days to reach a deal to fund the government and avoid a shutdown. A new budget is stuck in the House right now as hardline Republicans demand steep spending cuts. Over the weekend, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy pushed members to support a short-term spending bill. If a deal is not reached, it would stop pay for thousands of federal workers, shut down passport offices, and more.
I think we're able to work through this. At the end of the day, get there. The most frustrating thing, of course, is that the president and the administration have a responsibility to make sure no matter what Congress does, that the country keeps on succeeding. And that's what we're doing.
The current spending laws are expiring on September 30th. If the budget is not passed by then, the government will shut down on October 1st. Just hours from now, the man charged in a crash that killed 5 young women in Minneapolis will be back in court. At 1:30 this afternoon, a judge will determine whether there's enough probable cause to move forward with the trial against Derek Thompson. Prosecutors say when Thompson crashed into the car carrying the 5 women back in June, he was impaired and driving 100 miles per hour. According to the criminal complaint, police found a loaded pistol and a large amount of drugs in the rental car Thompson was driving. At 9:30 this morning, a search group will be out looking for new clues to hopefully find missing Bemidji teen Nevaeh Kingbird. Kingbird was 15 years old when she disappeared back in 2021. The renewed search now includes tribal, state, and federal police, as well as Minnesota's Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives Office. In the next 2 days, the search group will cover more than 150 acres. While many of you were going to bed last night, a historic event was happening in Bloomington. Somalia's Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre spoke to a packed ballroom at the DoubleTree Hotel in Bloomington. He wrapped up his speech just 6 hours ago, right before midnight. He is the first sitting Prime Minister of Somalia to visit Minnesota, which has the largest population of Somali Americans. We spoke with a member of the organizing committee about the Prime Minister's visit to Minnesota.
It's important to really see the significance of that, the power that we have here, that the Prime Minister is making a visit, 24-hour visit. So that shows you how much they value our relationship, our state, our people, and being connected with the United States policies in terms of fighting terrorism.
Well, this isn't the only big visit in the past year. The Somali president visited Minnesota last December. If you're dealing with fall allergies, the U of M Medical School has some advice to help relieve some of your symptoms. So first, this is what we're dealing with: ragweed and mold. Dr. John Moore from the U says if it's rainy, humid, or windy, mold levels can go up. To minimize allergies, Dr. Moore suggests using air conditioning instead of opening your windows. If you spend time outdoors, it's a good idea to rinse off in the shower before bed to wash away pollen. All right, deep sigh, everyone. It is another Monday morning without a victory for the winless Vikings.